Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're taking a deep dive specifically for you. Looks like you're interested in credit cards.
Yeah, they can be pretty powerful tools, but also a bit of a slippery slope if you're not careful.
Exactly, right. Like they can be great for building credit, but then there's that whole interest rate thing. It's a lot. And it seems like you've been doing some research on using them wisely. So we're right there with you.
Absolutely. And the thing is, credit cards often get painted as either good or bad, which just isn't quite right.
Right. So let's break that down a bit.
Like anything else that's powerful, it's all about knowing how to use them effectively, right?
Yeah. So how do we actually go about using credit cards effectively?
It's about understanding that they're a tool. If you use them right, they can be incredibly beneficial.
Okay. I like that. The tool analogy,
Yeah. So, for example, using your credit card responsibly and consistently, that's one of the best ways to build a strong credit history.
which is something we all need, right?
Absolutely. And paying off your balance on time, in full, every month, that's key too. And, speaking of using them responsibly, your research on credit utilization caught my eye.
Oh, right. That 30% thing. What does that even mean, practically speaking?
So, credit utilization is basically how much of your available credit you're actually using. Keeping it under 30% shows lenders you're managing things well, which then impacts your credit score.
And why is that score so important?
Think of it like your financial GPA. The higher it is, the better the interest rates you'll get on things like loans for a house or even a car, sometimes even insurance.
Wow, so using a credit card strategically can actually help save money in the long run.
It absolutely can. A lower interest rate on something like a mortgage, that's a big deal. And we can't forget about those reward programs.
Oh, yes. Cash back, points, miles. They sound pretty tempting. Which ones are actually worth it?
Well, the best rewards really depend on your spending habits and what you prioritize. If you travel a lot, then travel rewards cards make sense. But if you're more about everyday purchases, a cashback card might be the way to go.
So many options. It can feel overwhelming.
Right, and there are even cards specifically for certain categories like dining out or gas. You really have to look at your own spending.
It's not one size fits all, is it? But how do you avoid falling into that debt trap everyone talks about with credit cards?
Honestly, discipline, discipline, discipline. Credit cards make it so easy to overspend, but if you can, treat it like it's a debit card. Only spend what you have and can pay back right away.
That makes a lot of sense. So it's more about understanding all the options out there and then using credit cards strategically, not letting them use you.
You got it. You're in the driver's seat. By making informed choices, you can use credit cards to your advantage, building good credit, earning rewards, and having that solid financial foundation.
This has been eye-opening. I'm already rethinking my own credit card strategy.
And that's the power of knowledge, right? So as you keep learning, here's something to think about. Could you apply these same principles of mindful spending to other parts of your financial life?
Great question. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive, everyone, and we'll see you next time.